This is a video update on Remington 870 tactical products. A lot of people had questions about my gun in the last video I made, so I'll try to answer them as clear as I can. I'll start with the barrel. They asked if it can accept chokes. Yes, it can. It came factory with the gun. If you want to buy an 18.5-inch barrel, I think it's around $200. Um, the choke I had it. I called it a cookie cutter, but it's actually a breaching choke. And since it's a choke, I can screw it in and take it out, right? I usually have improved choke in there. Yes, you can shoot slugs through chokes. I shot slugs through improved, modified, and by accident a full choke. Nothing happens. All it does is leave little scuff marks where the lead kind of peeled off, I guess, or rubbed against the choke. Surprisingly, with the full choke, when I accidentally shot it through, I shot a Federal 1 1/4 ounce slug, and I shot it out to 220 yards, and it hit pretty much exactly where I was aiming without arcing the gun or anything. Um, so it is safe to shoot slugs through chokes. Just try not to shoot anything else besides Foster lead slugs. Uh, my surefire light, I added a filter to it, a red red filter. There's also a blue filter and an infrared filter for night vision. This will help with my night vision at nighttime instead of the white light, because if you just wake up and you turn on that white light, you actually kind of won't be able to see. You'll ruin your night vision, and you can open it up if you want to go back to your white light. This filter thing will fold all the way on the other side, so it'll be out of the way. I The only problem I had with the Surefire so far is the nut coming loose and it starts to wiggle a bit. So get Loctite for all the modifications for your gun. And I had to replace an LED because I was slamming the pump back really hard, and I think that caused it to damage and it started to flicker, and I had to replace it. I added a Magpul CTR stock to my Mesa Tactical buffer. It fits very well with the buffer. It doesn't wiggle or anything. It actually has a sling swivel that you can have in on the stock part, the M4 style stock part, and the Mesa Tactical stock. So I found that kind of cool, but I'd rather have it on the metal Mesa Tactical stock. Uh, this, an update to the Surefire, or not Surefire, the Mesa Tactical side saddle. People ask me if it comes loose when I shoot or they fall out. Uh, when I had it originally, it started to come down a little bit, but I never had any fall out. I put a metal coat hanger in the rubber piece, and it made it really stiff and rigid, where they hardly even move now. But that's not really a good thing, because if you're in a hurry, you need to get the slugs out and into your gun, and it's gonna be harder to do that quickly. Um, as for buckshot, I will recommend getting Hornady Tap FPD rounds for your gun. I mean, they only hold 8 double up buckshot, but they go 1,600 feet per second, and I can put 7 in my magazine filler and 1 in chamber. I'll show you now. So instead of having a 20-inch barrel like a Mossberg or whatever, and then you have to have a magazine extension flush with it, I have an 18.5-inch barrel, and my magazine is flush. And usually you can hold 6, but with these I can hold 7. So that's 5, 6, and here's the last one, 7. Whoops. I can get past the shell stop. Usually. Can't do this with one hand. Well, I can get it past the shell stop, it's not coming down, but there we go. So I can hold 7 in there and 1 in the chamber. You just got to push a little harder to get those Hornady Tap buckshot in there. They're also fin stabilized. What that means is the wad will open up during flight, and it'll let the buckshot glide out of the wad, so you get a tighter pattern. And it's going 1,600 feet per second. That's like the best buckshot you can get. Usually I just get triple aught buckshot, which is really powerful, but I don't know if they type really well. Like I shot this target at Dragon Man's, and I shot right here, and one of the triple aught buckshot nailed him in the head, right between our eyes. I started laughing. It was hilarious. But if you want to also if you want to slug with the most stopping power, uh, Foster slugs are pretty good. I think they're better than Sabo slugs unless you have a rifled barrel. But the Foster slugs are pretty big, or pretty powerful. They're 73 cal. But I recommend the Buckhammer slug for a close range slug. This will drop pretty much anything you shoot at. For buckshot, you got number 4 buck, which would be good for hitting a target at long distance because there's more pellets. You got triple aught buckshot, 3-inch. I got 3-inch Magnum, which holds 10. There's less pellets, but they're bigger, so they'll if they hit their target, it'll have better chance of knocking it down. Also, if you guys want CR123 batteries, go to surefire.com. I usually go to Walmart and get lithium energizers for 2 for like 12 bucks. And with the surefire.com, I got a box of 12 for 21 bucks. Great deal. Um, my paint on my gun before started wearing off, and I had to paint the magazine and everything. It was just it annoys me. And then so I sent my gun into a professional, and I had it parkerized. So far, I'm liking the parkerized. Holds the oil better. Um, yeah. So if you want a good gun finish, get it parkerized. And I think that's pretty much any questions. If you have any questions on this video, I'll might make another one. Otherwise, this will probably be my last video explaining my shotgun besides just shooting videos. So, good luck and peace out.